Some 20, 30 years ago, China has been considered as a global manufacturing hub. It was thanks to at the time, the Prime Minister Deng Xiaoping. He came up with this idea to open China to the global economy and make China part of the global economy. Now, China is not the global manufacturing power anymore. Now we look at China as the largest economy in the world. As of 2014 November, as per IMF statistics, China has become and superseded United States of America to become the largest economy in the world. For every country, for every economy and the company, China is a fantastic opportunity, as China is the greatest consumer market too. So how we can compete and how we can actually tame the Chinese dragon. I really love the heading of our session, How to Charm Asian Dragon. Westerners always look at China in the competitive terms, how we can compete with China, whether we are the first or the second economy in the world. I think this fantastic title of the session, To Charm, is the way how we can cooperate and how we can become closer to China and Chinese people. Of course, China is a very regulated market. If we look at China, we cannot say it's a free market economy. So there are different rules to play with and different things to think about. I think in our session, when we're going to talk about how to charm the Chinese dragon, we're going to have prominent people from the World Bank who will be able to highlight the things how we can talk with China in the economic and political terms. In addition, we have to look at China as a global market. Currently, everybody wants to sell to China because China is the biggest consumer market. So if we are competing in China market, we are competing in the global market. As one of my close friends said once, if we cannot sell the thing to Chinese, if we cannot sell our product to Chinese now, that means we will never be able to sell anything in 20, 30 years' time. So this is the time when, if we want to be the global player, even a small one, we have to look at the Chinese market. I think in our session we're going to have really interesting and competitive companies in service and goods export who will share their experience in getting into Chinese market and charming the Chinese customers with their products and services. The third thing which I would like to mention, and because it's a free Latvian association event held here in Riga in July, that even in China, even Latvia, even if we Latvians are just less than 2 million people, even in China we have fantastic Latvian diaspora, Latvian people who want to help and who do help Latvian government and Latvian companies to enter the Chinese market. We have fantastic 30 to 40 people in Shanghai, and currently we have opened also the Latvian office there, Very Latvia, exposing and introducing the Chinese consumers with our interior design products. So I think with our joint efforts, this is a fantastic time, fantastic opportunity for us to talk about the China and see the new order of the world. There's a saying, there's a very old Chinese saying, if you want to become rich, you have to build the road. I think this is a great time for us to become rich and build the road to China. So welcome to Riga.